So we're back with the rest of the amateur night at a comedy club in Ottawa, Canada. In this particular club, they draw cards to see who gets what position because they want to make it as fair as possible. Luck of the draw. I drew number one, which was not set up because I never want to go number one. Most people don't.
Give it up for the very funny Mr. Mark Bennett.
I tried mostly new material, which is never a good idea. You should probably start strong, end strong, and then in the middle, throw in some of your new stuff. But this club is particularly good, so the crowd's always jazzed up. Screw it, I went for it. I'm from Newfoundland, Labrador. So, holy shit, is everybody from Newfoundland or what?
No.
No. You don't have to be such a dick about it. You should only look at my babies. There you go. Pretty good set. But really what I want to do is give you the atmosphere for guys who are on the amateur scene or trying to crack their way into the pro circuit, how they feel about the show, how it goes for them. So I'll do a little interview first with them and then I'll show them on stage for a bit. So, Matt, introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Matthew Gallant from Ottawa, Ontario, where it's too cold for Mark.
It's way too cold for me. How do you get started, Matt? Hey, the viewers want to know. The viewers.
Well, to be honest, I wrote a joke and then saw it on Just for Laughs, and I said, okay, I got to get into this because they're stealing my stuff.
So you're like, I can do what they can do, so let's go do it.
Yeah.
So, and how did you get your first set on a professional stage?
First set on a professional stage, actually, through a friend.
Oh yeah?
But it was a lot of fun. Paid me $200 to talk for 10 minutes, so who's going to complain, right?
No, it's pretty good. Your first ever show is paid.
$200.
Wow, almost nobody gets that.
An open bar.
Oh, nice.
So I was hilarious.
It's all downhill from there, though. I mean, you're never going to get that type of payday again.
No, God, no. That was it. That was the peak.
You ever send a text you wish you could get right back? That's what happened to me. I sent it to my buddy, and I'm like, oh shit, no. Because at the end of it was a winky face emoticon. And I don't care who you are, guess what? That's game. How do you think about it? Like, come on over and watch a game with me, buddy. Winky face.
I'm doing interviews which I will never ever post because I'm too lazy.
I really hope not.
Yeah. But we're wondering how'd you get your first ever set?
My first set was at the Comedy Nest back in '03.
So your first ever spot was at the Comedy Nest.
And it's not like it was anything special, like anybody can just go and do the open mic. I liked it from the get-go, yeah.
Tommy last name?
Fitz.
Tommy Fitz! Yeah. You can go to TommyFitz.com, probably.
Exactly.
Really? Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah. That's why I picked the name, because the website was available. So.
Yeah. That's a smart plan, Tommy Fitz.
I was especially disappointed when that relationship dissolved because that was the first girl that I ever dated who was really into Star Wars. That can happen. We were fooling around on her couch, and at one point I decided I wanted to try some of my own Jedi magic. So I looked her right in her eyes and I said, you don't want to wear your pants. It was a dark day for the rebellion.
Introduce yourself, please, and tell me how you got your first set. It's very interesting stuff.
How did I get my first set?
Yeah, and where?
So I first performed at the old Yuck on Albert when I was 15.
15 years old?
Oh yeah. I had to run out of a Talmud test to call in for the amateur call-in on a Tuesday morning. That is a true story.
Huh? 15, so that was about like a year ago, 2 years ago?
Yeah, 6 months ago. No, I didn't. I was doing stand-up for about 5 years in my teens and been back almost 2 years as a rabbi now. So.
As a rabbi?
Oh yes.
Yeah. You figure you can do it now as a rabbi. New take on
so it would seem.
On the material?
Oh yes. Believe it or not, maybe you can tell by looking at me. In addition to being a comedian, in my day job, I'm actually a rabbi. Now, I'd just like to clear something up right off the bat. Do not confuse us with the priests. We are actually allowed to get married. And I'll tell you, if those priests ever take a look at our library with the original text, they're going to feel like a bunch of idiots, because actually there's an R. It's supposed to say celebrate. The friend asked, I said, which movie do you mean? She says, you know, Hitler on the Roof. Hey, watch the language, I'll smite you later. Pulls out that kind of profanity and clergy on the stage, right?
And so now I will show you as a juxtaposition, big words, the headliner for the week, Jim Collington. He's a great comic, and a lot of times comedy clubs will end their amateur night with the headliner for that week, just to make sure the audience goes out on a high note.
Also, she brought me a sweater from the store at the mall called Abercrombie & Fitch, and the sweater didn't fit, so then I had to go return it myself. First of all, let me tell you people, I know I'm getting too old to shop at this store. First thing I said when I walked in is, hey, let's turn down the tunes, okay? I can't even hear myself thinking here. What's the deal with the perfume? We drop a couple hundred bottles here or something? I can taste it, it's so thick again. I returned my sweater, they put my new sweater in a bag. The bag they gave me to carry out of the mall, the cover was a picture of two 15-year-old boys wearing no shirts. I look like a pedophile. How you boys doing over there? Good? Want to get an orange soda with me? Got a van right out back.
Well, that's it for now. Come on back. Don't forget to subscribe. Maybe next time I'll talk about the difference between hosting, middling, featuring, and headlining, what the different slots are. Also talk about what kind of gigs exist outside of comedy clubs, which is really how we make most of our money anyway. And maybe we'll talk about how to pick up chicks after a show. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, I pick up so many chicks. So many.